Alrighty, folks, welcome. We are live before we have scarce even begun. There was a chat message from one viewer and loyal Twitch broadcaster Ivy Snore chanting PWF, PWF into the chat. If you are new, welcome to the Plebs Wrestling Federation, the finest collection of talent ever devised on planet Earth. Nothing else even comes close. As we learned from the horribly botched boxing tournament last time we broadcasted, I think it was 3 weeks ago, it has been a while, but there's a ton on the line tonight. There are, including me. I am not only your humble broadcaster, I am the current Rumble King. I have defended my title once to make it a streak of 2. I have denied Cheems twice. And at this point, me, Ivy Snore, and Holy Cheems, all of whom have Twitch channels here on this wonderful website, have held the crown twice. Will this be the first three-peat for any of us? The entire rest of the league hopes no. This has actually been a very concentrated series of championships, not unlike the NFL, despite the Chiefs messing it up on the last Super Bowl. So, if you are new, welcome. We are glad to have you. There's a fair amount of brain rot here, so we'll see how this goes for you, but hopefully you are entertained, because we have 6 dynamite matches lined up. And at the end of the night, the winners of each match will compete for the Rumble King crown that is so prestigious in this league. And if you missed the live broadcast, because it's 8 p.m. on a Saturday, we do have a YouTube archive of all these PWF streams. It is linked on the Twitch page, which you can find at twitch.tv/gingergiant645. That is no capital letters, but you'll see that front and center on the page. So, without further ado, our first match is a doozy. We have almost as many champions gathered as we will have in the final Battle Royal. It is going to be not just a battle. Our first match is going to be a bona fide war of the bastards. We are going to see which of the most evil, sinister, insidious, dastardly members of this league gets to move on to the final match. Many will enter. Only one will leave. That is the rule of the Evil Dome. First, we will see their entrances, and they will be competing in the cage. The first one to escape is the one that will move on. We will see who gets that honor. But first, we need to have our humble contestants enter the ring. Are you ready, folks? I sure am. Let's get this thing started. Fight. Once again, I was mistaken. We do not get to see the entrances in this cage match. But we do get to see which one ends up on top. So, if you are unfamiliar with this league, this is one of the worst hives of scum and villainy that you will ever see. And our friend Cheems could not make it for co-commentary, at least at the start of tonight. He may join partway through, but if not, we have a fine collection of ne'er-do-wells in the ring. And I would commentate, but I could scarce keep up with it, because as you can see, the action in this league is lightning fast. These competitors haven't lost any of their speed over the break. But a lot of strong showings here. Honestly, we're just all rooting against Bio Richard at this point. Although Jimmy, our friend, Space Marine, would be very, very perturbed if Jimmy got to move on from this point. A lot of action going on in the ring. Our friend Cheems keeping an eye on all of it. Already some nut shots in the ring. That's the sign that there's evil in that ring. What a collection of horrific, dark souls there in the ring. I'm talking about their souls, folks, not the other thing. I'm trying not to get canceled here. And it seems we have a mystery contestant. I think our friend with the sneak ring has snuck into the evil match. Because as you can see, there are people seemingly picking up nothing. But that is them trying to fight our patented sneak ring friend. Bio Richard sent into the post. Murdered by a savage knee to the face in, I believe, our first week of broadcasting. I'd have to actually go through the archives to see if that is the case. But he's been dead for a while. But brought back by horrific science. An evil giant delivering a savage hurricane kick to an invisible man. But folks, the only way they can move forward is to get to the top of that cage, and that's going to be a tough ordeal, because there are 8 contestants, count them, even though you can't with the Invisible Man. But 7-1 in that ring. And if any of them want to escape, Invisible Man, you'd think would have an advantage. You'd think he could just go to the wall right now, but who would know if he won? That, of course, is a trick question, folks. Our ref is one of the best in the world. And no, he's not one. He is the best. Only next to our other ref, Speedy, who will be participating in any matches that our friend James is involved in, which will be coming up very soon. And it looks like that sneaky bastard Humco Black has won it. And folks, we are experimenting with match types, and I did not realize that this was considered a team exercise. So, ahead of time, I'm going to say, because he was the first one to get out, that Humco is the winner of that match. I did not think it would be that quick. Well, folks, they say experimentation is the spice of life, or they actually say that about variety, but I think this counts too. So, real quick, because I did not realize that it was counting it as a team match, we're going to count that match for Humco Black because he was the first to escape the cage. I'm kind of glad there's not a ton of viewers at the moment, because honestly, that result was not what I thought it was going to be. But folks, we do have a good match lined up. We have not just a battle, we have a War of Kings in store for you, because I have to filter out one of these bastards before we make it to the final match. I will not face them both again in the final round. So, lined up, we have two kings, former kings, looking to reclaim their crown, but only one of them will get the chance to face me in the Rumble King Championship tonight. So, without further ado, this one will have entrances, by Jove, I swear, and we will see those shortly. Ivy, you can say rigged if you want. I'm going to give you the chance to prove that it's not. If you have the skill, you can face our friend Cheems, but I will face one of you. I controlled the booking. And I did what you could not. I defeated Cheems twice. Actually, that's not true. You won the championship twice. But regardless... And there he is right now. Two will enter. One will leave. A battle of former champions to decide who gets to have a third shot at the crown. And that confidence, he goes for the crouch chops again. And a nasty shove to start off the bout. Punch to the gut. So, as per that first match, because he was the first one to escape the War of the Bastards cage match, Humco Black will move on to the final. All the Humco variants have had some mixed luck in this league, always a contender, but never a champion so far. We'll see if that changes this week. Everyone has been working out like madmen to try to add some variety to this league, see if they can reach the top. Of course, repeat victory for myself would be an amazing option. I would love to lord that over the rest of you who tune into my show. However, I will not lie to you. I would like a new champion most of all, if I could have that outcome. New champion, that would be the best thing. Second best thing would be if I win again. Third, which is the worst thing, would be if Ivy or Cheems wins again. That is my worst outcome. I'm declaring right now. And he is Hurricane kicked out of that ring. Sent into the cold, hard steel of the railing. And a stomp for good measure. Ooh, that was a nice little stunner there. I think is what you call that. I know just enough wrestling moves to slightly keep up, but not enough to actually have an encyclopedic knowledge. Striking contest, and the kick wins out. Yes, much like the hit character Deku from My Hero Academia, Ivy Snow realizing he does in fact have feet. He does have legs. And yeah, there's that again. He's liking those kicks. Ah, but the strength of Cheems. it has carried him through a frankly insane number of matches. His success in this league, from no success in the first couple weeks to a championship run. And yes, folks, we will continue with our traditional butt rock music for some matches, but for some, I'm switching to the wonderful world of MIDI, so I never get copyright struck. It is the way of things. And he gets into the pin of 2. But the bear hug, that'll inflict some damage on him. Again with the lift, showing his strength, and he goes for the butt pin. And he gets the count of 1. Will this be the week that Cheems finally gets filtered? Ivy has not had much luck in the past few weeks trying to survive in the final, but I know he's looking for that crown a third time. He's been saying that since week 3, when he first lost the crown, but first double champion, you have to give him props for that. Running elbow drop. Using his elbows and his knees. Going for a Muay Thai strategy, it seems. Ooh, and a backdrop. We've seen that knock out some contestants in one blow. We've also seen that knee move knock out contestants in one blow. And he's bleeding. Those kicks, always so devastating. That has been one of his main offensive attributes. Oh, but the human torpedo. Folks, it's basic science. Mass times speed equals force. And when you combine that mass with this kind of speed, you get a deadly competitor. And he gets to the count of 2.9, folks. That was almost another victory for Cheems. And he's hurricane kicked out of the ring. A hearty thank you to our 2 viewers. He hits the 100 kicks. Waiting for his opponent to get back up. And a body splash. That was a good maneuver. It's a shame he landed too close to the ropes to be able to go for the pin. And the butt stomp. One of Cheems' greatest attributes in this league, his willingness to pin. Some competitors, they are very, very violent. They want to inflict damage. Ivy talking trash on the mic. And in that pursuit of dealing damage, they forget to go for the pin. Cheems is not one of those competitors. He will go for it early and often. And the backdrop that gets another knockout. Another victim dead at the hands of the drop. Just kidding, folks. He will get a visit in the hospital. But, shamefully, there will be no triple crown for one of our loyal viewers, Ivy Snore. He inflicted some good damage, but that back body drop, it's a shame he couldn't knock him out with the knees, because these two, folks, these are not just our 2 most prominent kings that we have had, these are our 2 knockout artists. They have both scored multiple KOs in the ring, including an infamous time that the Hype Komodo was instantly kicked into oblivion by Ivy Snore. So, that is a shame for that. I am sorry, Ivy Snore. Thank you for tuning in. You can watch the rest of the broadcast. I will try my best to dethrone Cheems again. Oh, I'm sorry. Dethroning implies he has a crown right now. But I will be facing this damn dog again. But no matter what happened, this was going to be a repeat contestant. Well, folks, we're going to get ready for our next match. We do still have a heck of a card, including the first ever time that we are going to have the Tag Team Championship up for grabs. Yes, folks, that's right. And actually, our poor friend Ivy here will have the chance to make up for this sadly disappointing loss. Because he's actually scheduled to be part of the Blues Brothers representatives today, so he'll have actually another shot to get to the final. So, you hear that, Ivy Snore? I'm giving you another chance. You're going to be in the tag team for this match. We are going to have our first battle for the tag team title. Myself and Zach have formed the round table because I am the king of this league and he is the Canadian Knight, per his request. So, I, being the lord of this league, along with my stalwart knight, we shall face the winners of this next match. This will actually decide the tag team championship. This will decide who faces the round table, because we won't just give someone an instant shot at it. But we will see the Blues Brothers versus Latino Heat. Latino Heat, a beleaguered tag team. No wins yet in this league, but they're going to have the chance to prove themselves here in this match. So, folks, are you ready for the inaugural Contenders Tag Match? Well, we're going to see how this goes when we get started. First things first, though, we have to set team entrances, because how else would you set it? And we need to get our battle music set. But hope everybody is having a good time so far, all 2 of you. Maybe 8 o'clock on the Saturday was not the best time to pick, but we shall see. Alright, folks, we have our match set up. I hope you're all ready, folks, because I sure am. So, first things first, Ivy Snore's chance at redemption. Blues Brothers making their entrance to the ring. The only circumstance under which Ivy Snore would ever enter to Rush music, but here we are. Look at that confidence. But, entering, like I said, a team that has had little success in this league, but they are looking to establish a name for themselves tonight. Latino Heat, the dual tag team of Poke Locker and Triforce Sniper. Look at that swagger. Sadly, a mostly winless team, but that just means they're hungry. But Ivy's also going to be trying his best. I don't think he's happy with that result of the Cheems-Ivy match. And this being a tornado tag match, both members are going to be in at the same time. Latino Heat putting in a strong showing with a beatdown. And they're making a strong showing at the start of this match, proving that they are not going to be pushovers as they have been in weeks past. Ivy Snore declaring he's going to turn Latino Heat into the Cold Latinos. Well, we'll see. They're starting off strong in this match. I've heard from Poke Locker himself that they have been training like madmen to try to give a good showing and introduce some pepper to the champion roster. Alright, Blues Brothers starting to put in some good offense, but Latino Heat not to be outdone. Bird trying his best to lay in some punches, and the Shoryuken landed by Ivy Snore. We didn't even see that in the last match, I don't think. And he gets to the count of 1 on the first attempt at a pin. First pin wins the match for whoever gets it. Oh, and the nut shot from Bird. Oh, and the triple backbreakers landed on Ivy. That devastating maneuver. And Juan only gets to the count of 1 on the attempted pin. Burning passions in that ring here. It is anyone's guess as to who's going to win this. They've both put in some solid offense so far. Oh, and the backbreaker. And the tag shoulder charge. Everyone in this match wants a spot so bad they're willing to fight with their heart and soul for it. This is not going to be an easy match for either of them, I don't think. That was a devastating maneuver. Abram helping out his tag partner. Hurricane kick landed. A counter from Juan. He misses the heavy axe kick. Ivy lands 100 kicks. Trying to land a submission. Will he tap? No, he reaches the ropes first. Good sweep kick from Bird. Mounted punches. Those have been his main maneuver so far. And he misses another axe kick, just lacking a little bit of that coordination you want to see. But a swing out DDT from Juan in the corner. I think you can already tell Juan's definitely worked on his battlefield stamina It's been one of his main weaknesses in earlier matches. And he reaches the count of 2 on the attempted pin. You can feel the tide turning a bit against Latino Heat, but they're still definitely putting the effort in that they need. And as I say that, they commence a beatdown on Ivy Snore. But then Bird... Oh, and he's taking it down with a Zangief Lariat. Some good kicks landed, goes for the pin. How far will he make it? That's a 2.9. Will second chances go unheeded? We will have to see. Ivy trying to taunt, trying to get some energy in the building on the side of the Blues Brothers. A team I used to fight with, but at least at the moment, I am the Knight of the Round Table. I am the King of the Round Table, and we shall face whatever so-called champions win this match. We will see if they have what it takes to take the tag belt, and if they indeed do, if they are also good enough to take the tag crown. I doubt there's someone good enough to take both, so we shall see. Juan sent into the turnbuckle, but no, he sends him back, and a devastating combo there, and he lands the pin! Latino Heat will move on to the final! No spot for the Blues Brothers here. They score their first tag win. They may be on the road to winning the tag championship. We will have to see. But the Blues Brothers will not enjoy the same success tonight. They have given themselves the chance that they have so desperately been seeking, but you cannot say that it wasn't a match of passion and heart. Both sides put in the effort they felt they needed to. I think that was a good showing from all involved. It was not a stomping match. Well, folks, thank you again for joining us. So far, a pretty good set of matches. A little rocky on the initial cage match because we are very professional here and didn't realize the way it would work. But that just leaves the tag championship. Will they be able to pry the championship from the Round Table? Well, I'll tell them. Me and Zach have been training like fiends, and I have a good feeling about our chances. We have some new attires, some new accoutrements. So, I hope you look forward to our new entrance, because it is going to be a doozy. But first things first, folks. We've got to get our wrestlers set up. I'm told they're setting up in the locker room, and that I'm hearing Latino Heat is fired up, having their first win, especially as a tag match. They now have the chance to shoot for the top and try to claim the tag championship. Will it work? We will see. Yeah, Ivy, sadly, not your week, but we will see how it goes in the future. And the Canadian Knight enters, and as you see our new attire, I am the king of this round table. You now face the Knight and the King. Sadly, no queens, none of the most powerful pieces on the chessboard, but you face the King and his Knight. Will the fires of Latino Heat be enough to counter our lordly might, I wonder? You can feel a bit of the swagger. These upstarts, these challengers, if they think that 1 week is going to give them the strength to guarantee a win against Zach and I, then they got another thing coming. Enjoy your time in the spotlight while you can. Same rules as last time. Whoever gets the first pin wins the match. Ooh, and a tag maneuver. My striking combined with Zach's grappling skill, we'll have to see how this goes, but I am overpowered by Juan to start off the match. Again, Latino Heat, they have been training like madmen because they are tired of being second fiddle in this league. No matter what happens in this match, they'll still move on to the final, but this will decide whether I retain the tag belt, whether Zach and I retain the tag belt as the Round Table tag team, or whether a little bit of Latino heat will be inscribed into that belt. We shall see. Both of them kicked away. Swift kick to the gut and a trip. Some good boots so far. Oh, and a devastating double atomic pile driver. Elbow sends him down. A lot of strength to send him flying that high with all the armor. Oh, and a karate contest between me and Juan, and he wins. Oh, and the beatdown. Juan putting in a much better show for himself than he has in weeks past. He is getting it done today, I say as I uppercut him into the dirt. Striking contest between Zach and Abram. Who will win? Both of them want it. Abram will win it, but he will collapse in exhaustion. Ivy Snore showing his ability to be a good sport, saying he's really feeling the heat. Rooting on them to win the tag championship. Well, I'm telling you now, folks, I'm going to fight like hell to keep that crown at the end of the night, as well as the belt here. But man, Latino Heat, they're putting in a much better show. I feel like there are going to be some threats in this league. Nice elbow and a good kick. Oh, and the beatdown continues. And Abram lands the machine gun punch. Juan proving to be unstoppable for part of this. He goes for the arrogant pin. 2.9! He almost had it. And he will not tap. Ooh. I don't know what you would call that. A back drop into a knee? Ah, and even though he's been working on the stamina, Juan's devastating offense comes at a price. He is tired. And he's in a figure four leg lock. Zach trying to keep him busy on the outside, but he's distracting the ref with it. If I go for a pin, it won't mean anything. Trying to draw some chairs out from under the ring. He's at the count of 12. If he reaches 20, then he's disqualified, but he does not. Both teams have an exhausted member. The coordination from Latino Heat this go-around, they have really felt like a well-oiled machine. Their tag team moves are landing. They're working in sync. They have shown a much improved ability this go-around. It's a shame this is one time I don't think Poke Locker's watching, but we'll see. Might be lurking. I still don't know who the second viewer is. And I missed the elbow drop like a putz. Both of them booted away. Can the round table turn it around? Juan goes for a pin. I'm too busy in the striking contest. Oh, but I'm angry. And the Shin Shoryuken. And he's bleeding with that. Will that be the maneuver that turns this around? Not according to Juan. Zach going for a running maneuver, and he lands the knee. Him and Juan in the striking contest. He fakes the punch into a super kick, but Abram goes for a pin. Zach, help out! Everyone in that ring is beat up, fighting for their life. This might be it. No, he kicks out at 2. What an electric match, folks. Back and forth. Round Table not giving in, showing why they got this tag title in the first place, and a flash kicks landed. Juan dancing for the crowd in the middle of the ring. He goes for the pin. Will I be able to get to him before it runs out? The ref's distracted. He might bring out. On the Blanco Poder lands. Zach goes for the pin. He's distracted. Almost gets it. Back and forth, toe-to-toe, nose-to-nose. This is a match for the ages, folks. Whoever wins this, it is well-deserved. Zack taunting. Oh, but he falls victim to the Dragon Ball style again, like so many before him. But the Atomic Pile Driver landed on Juan. What will happen? He goes from the top rope, he stomps. Atomic Pile Driver. Oh, and he goes into the pin. This might be it. And he gets it! The Round Table maintains the tag title. We will not be dethroned today. Even should I lose the Rumble King crown, the tag champions remain. But what a showing from Latino Heat that round. That was an electric match, back and forth. I'm going to be honest, folks. I didn't know which way that was going to go. Ivy, you shut up with rigged. No, it's not. I don't know if you noticed, I got my ass kicked a lot of that match. Like, Zack was the one that got the pin. Alright, folks, before we move on to the final, where we have all of them participate, we do have a bit of a novelty match in store for you. So, we're going to see how this goes. But you may have noticed one of our regulars being suspiciously absent throughout this entire tournament. We have not seen the regular version of Humco at all. Not in any way, shape, or form. But we actually have a brand new technology that will allow us to see into his mind, because this match is not taking place on the normal plane of existence, because there's no physical way it could. But the next match we're about to have is our first use of the Mind Probe 3000. We have looked in to the mind of Humco to see a battle of personalities, quite frankly. His crisis and his inability to clinch the championship, I think it's weighing on the poor young man. So our next match is a little different. As to who wins, well, you'll see what I mean. The machinations of his mind are an enigma. As you can see, all three aspects of Humco's mind, 50 pence, his regular self he presents to his friends, and the hype Komodo, all fighting for dominance in his mind. Will he maintain his regular personality? Will the hype overcome him? Or will he succumb to the temptations of thug life in the 1300s? No one truly knows. This is all in his mind. And if you can't see the side of the ring, it says, "This is a metaphor." Because as you can see, this is in the mindscape. This match is only happening in his mind. But we have actually gone ahead because the inner machinations of his fractured psyche are proving for good entertainment. So whichever version of him wins in his mind, we will be allowing them into the final Royal Rumble match. I honestly don't know what to call these aside from their nicknames, so I guess I can call them Humco, Hype, and Pence. Not to confuse him with Mike Pence, that's a different thing. 50 pence! Yes, folks, we have found a match type where Humco cannot actually lose. And Pence goes for the pin. Yes, it is a big coincidence that his Mind Palace looks just like the format of our usual ring. But folks, you won't get this in any other wrestling league. Humko, what are you talking about? We used a device to go inside of your mind where all of your personalities are battling for dominance. Will you fight as yourself? Will the hype overcome you and you have to put the mask on? Or are you feeling like going medieval on these other pretenders to the crown? It's looking like your normal self and your medieval self are a bit more in sync with each other. But you've played Metaphor. You know what a metaphor is. That's what this is. Kicking yourself in the nuts. What a concept. To drop the joke for just a bit, I laughed out loud when I came up with the idea for this match. I thought it was pretty funny. You blame Ivy Snore for you bringing a kendo stick into the ring? Why would you blame him? He didn't get to win either of his matches tonight. Oh man, that's a devastating blow from 50 pence landed on the Hype Komodo. Almost pinned. This is only marginally less confusing than the time he fought an Invisible Man. Some devastating sword strikes from 50 pence. You gotta know your sword fighting on the streets of Old London. Ooh, devastating soccer kick. Also, Humko, and some non-wrestling related news. I did see that, actually, before I say it, Humko, what would be really funny, in your opinion? If it ended in a draw, I think I made that impossible, but dumber things have happened, so yeah, it could happen. If that happened, I'd probably just flip a coin. Or something else stupid, or like pick a number generator to see who made it. Actually, if it ended in a draw, I'd say you just integrate all the personalities at once, so it's just your main version. But I saw that the La Liga MX copyright ran out for Konami, so they're not in eFootball either now. So I'm hoping they get added to EAFC. If they do, I'll just buy that next year. I just want Premier League, Spanish League, Mexico, and MLS. That's all I want. This battle of the mind is being a lot more back and forth than I thought it would be. Oh, but he lands the hype Kamehameha. I should have set it to ring outs. You know, it's like you're knocking them out of your mind one at a time. Hindsight. And yes, folks, our refs are so professional, they can even go into the minds of the wrestlers themselves. Oh, and the Super Kamehameha gets landed. It's just beams everywhere now. Actually, this might not end in a draw, but something I had not considered. These fuckers never go for pins. Like, any of them. So it might be quite a while. 50 pence showing the crowd he does in fact have a sword. As if that aspect of your personality has to prove itself to the crowd in your mind. Yeah. Humco, we'll see, because the weird thing is, like, eFootball had them, and they made an announcement like, oh, they're gone from the game. I feel like if they plan to sign it again, I feel like they try not to have that lapse, but you're probably right, because that would be the dumbest option. I also know people have been really unhappy with with eFootball since they changed to that. At least from what I see online, people liked PES way more, which makes sense, because that game played well. Well, folks, you might grab a pizza and a drink, because I feel like these three are going to have a very long... Humco has been stroking out in the corner for 21 minutes. All these personalities battling for control of his mind. Having striking contests. He flips a coin. And he lands a devastating chop. And he lands the greatsword. Yeah, Ivy, I know, but you know, it's we're only running on 41 minutes. My streams tend to be fairly compact and short. But we'll have to see how that Battle Royal goes. Just please don't be Mean Teams again for like the final part of it. I'm so tired of me versus James. Oh ho ho! And he misses the frog splash. Hype Komodo getting hit in the Hype Komodos. Note to self, a 1v1v1 with 3 contestants that don't like to pin is statistically baffling. Yeah, Hype Komodo, you can't pin that close to the ropes, you know that, even in the Mind Palace. You know, if I was better at editing, I might make a version of that clip with Patrick where he says, "The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma." But instead of the milk spilling over, it's a clip of this. Yes, yes, your ninja magic is very impressive. Why do you have a chair as if that's not gonna... Oh my! Chair shots are legal in the Mind. It's... If ring outs were on, this would have been over like 10 minutes ago. Oh. And the first one out is 50 pence. It's a battle between his regular self and his hype. Well, that was quick. Hype Komodo wins it. He will enter the match as the Hype Komodo. Once he got going, it actually moved pretty quick. Alright, folks, well, we will now see, because, believe it or not, it is time. So, friends against friends, brother against brother. It is time, folks. Many have bled this night, and we are going to see who manages to win it. So, we're getting all of our wrestlers gathered together. This may take a good bit because there are a lot of contestants in on this particular match. But, again, thank you for coming out tonight, because I know 8 o'clock on a Saturday, I think I'll stick to 9 o'clock, just because it seems when people are a bit more open in terms of time. But this has been fun. Definitely more competitive matches today than we've had some weeks. I don't think there's been a single, like, just squash match so far. Alright, folks, we are ready for our Battle Royale. I hope you are ready, because I sure am. And there they all are. Everyone that's made it to this point. Seven contestants. Only one will get the championship. Two kings duking it out, me and Cheem's fighting, and I am losing to him so far. Will someone manage to take him out early? God, I hope he's not the semi-finalist again. That'd be so friggin' boring. Actually, folks, we've made an error. We appear to have gone into Humco's mind, thinking about what this will look like. This is what happens when you're very professional, and you definitely prepare. Alright, that was a short preview. Oh, Humco, that's weird. He got gifted a sub to a channel he doesn't even follow. Well, once again, we forgot to back out of the, out of his mind. That Mind Palace machine working amazingly. We got to see how he thought that match would go 10 seconds in. But now he's in the ring for real. Luckily, no one was thrown out yet. Yes, he was dreaming about how competitive he could be. Huh. Yeah, Humco, that is weird. Cool the Cheem's made affiliate, though. I was glad to see that. But yeah, like I said last time, same here as in the Mindscape. Just, if me or Cheems are going to be knocked out, please make it early on, because whoever wins, it'd be nice if they're new. Like, I'm telling you right now, if I rigged this, I would have us both lose, because I don't want that. But once again, for now, ring outs are turned off on this. People either need to be knocked out or pinned to be knocked out of this contest. Luckily, Cheems did make it to this final match, but Latino Heat has been so competitive tonight, I think they're still going to put on a good show. I did win the tag team belt again. Although, I didn't do shit. I landed some moves. Zach was the one that actually got the pin. He did more than I did. I was definitely not the strong part of the tag team in that match. Yeah, Ivy's just salty because he lost both his matches. I kid, I kid. Man, some good simultaneous impacts in that ring. Ooh, and Cheems tries to showboat and he gets hurricane kicked for his troubles. And Cheems is here! Thank you, good sir, for joining. I am on the Discord. But if not, again, that's still fine. We are at our final Battle Royale. You won the Fight of Kings against Ivy Snore, so you got to move on to the final match. But honestly, I'm rooting against you and me. I want the champ to be new. But, while I am champion, I will wear my crown with pride. If I lose this one, though, I will take it off, because I'm not going to wear that for the tag team belt. I'm just going to wear it if I have the Rumble King Championship. Zach almost knocked out of contention there. Yeah, honestly, with the three-peats, I'm hoping we go the way of the Chiefs with that. I'm so sick of the final match ending up being me versus James. And I think our audience is too. And a spinning pile driver, well executed. KO rules. Only a KO or a pin. No out of the ring this time. Humco, you give your accusations. You just do that right now, while there's two of you. People have been telling me it's rigged from day one. Maybe I should rig it. You would see what my reign would be like if I did that. And there goes the Hype Komodo and James as I uppercut them to the Shadow Realm. You're lucky that we don't have ring outs. Abram almost scored the first pin, not quite able to clinch it. And I almost got pinned. It's pandemonium in that ring. No one knocked out yet. Everyone wants the championship so badly you can taste it. Slams left and right, butt slam. Abram landing the spear on poor Zach. Spinning pile driver, two of them, elbow to the ground, a big punch. It is pandemonium, slobber knocker, my God, folks. And Humco Black lands a serpent wave. Flaming uppercut. Crack shoot. James looking woozy there. Soccer kick. Someone's out. And Juan is the first one out. He put in a good show this week. But he will not be champion tonight. Still, good on Latino Heat for landing their first ever win with tag team rules. They both put in a hell of a show this week. Humco, of course, giving the Hype Komodo emotes, fitting considering the matchup. Zach trying to get something done, and he misses the that running maneuver. Devastating judo throw to James from Abram. And Sheem's going for the butt pin. I don't know if he's going to be able to with all these wrestlers around. But there he goes. Somehow no one interrupted him, and Humco Black is out. Ivy, what are you talking about? That pin failed multiple times like last week. Oh, who's out? Ah, the Hype Komodo's out. Man battled in his own mind just to pick the personality and he still couldn't do it. I think the problem is the AI never recognizes the true threat. They don't know who's won past weeks, so they never go for the people that were, like, up. Going to super kick. But a devastating kick from Abram to end it off. I'll be honest. At this point, I'm rooting on Poke Locker to win it. I think he'd be a really funny champion. Yeah, Ivy, we are close to Ginger versus James 3, and I'm really unhappy about it. God damn it! Why would I do that? AI. Why would I do that? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say, AI rigged. This fucking computer doesn't know how to give variation in matches. They warned us what AI would bring, and none of us listened, including me. James, that's Zach. He's the knight. You would have seen that if you saw the tag team match, but no. But yeah, his nickname's the Canadian Knight. Our tag team is the Round Table, so I figured he should have like a knight outfit. Do not interrupt him. God damn it, me! Ooh, some devastating knees. If I ever let anyone pin him... And I will not win the championship again? It is up to Zach to save the fate of all of us from another James championship. Likely he will go for the pin and get it. Also, you see, folks, you want to say rigged now that I'm out? You bunch of assholes? Fuck you, Humberto. No, it's not. He goes for the pin. Will we get it? God damn it. James, straight up, if you win again, I'm nerfing your ass. I never do that. I'm so sick of seeing your fucking face in this ring. Actually, I might not do that. I'll just turn ring outs on again. He goes for the pin. Ooh, that was a devastating knee. Yeah, you're getting nerfed, buddy. That's too much damage to take and still not kick out. Alright. Well, folks, our worst fears came to pass. Alright. Well, folks, I try to have a healthy spirit of competition around here, but I'm going to be honest with you. James, you enjoy that crown, and congratulations for being the first-time triple champion. You're getting fucking nerfed, buddy. You have been ridiculous for, like, half of the time now, and I'm sick of your shit. So, first nerf in League history. First off, ring outs are going to be back, and he's getting fucking nerfed. So, regardless, I cannot take away the fact that you will enjoy the first triple championship in league history, and you savor the sweet taste of victory because technically you earned it. But enjoy it while you can, because you may never see it again. But in all seriousness, congratulations, teams, and good thing. Yeah, that's the only thing is, if we turn ring outs back on and Tyler just wins 3 in a row, we can't do that either, because I'm so sick of the repeat championships. I just want someone new. Not me, not Ivy, not James. I want someone new. That's why I'm glad that Abram and Juan made it for once. But we will see how that goes, folks. It is the tribulations of a new league. Regardless, our champions are the best in the world, not even close. And we will see how this goes when we broadcast again. As for when that will be, I never know. I just do this for fun on the side. But folks, thank you for joining us, and congratulations to James for being the first triple Rumble King. Not in a row, though. It's not a three-peat. It would have only been for me if I had gotten it. And it seems like every champion chokes at the three-peat in this league so far. So we will see if that happens again. But for now, he is our first Rumble King to hold the crown 3 times. And we will see if that changes as we continue. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. Thank you for turning up. I will see you either next week or 2 weeks from now. I will announce in the Discord when that is. But all of you have a great night. If you're on Discord, I'll hop on to talk to people. But all of you have a good night, and thank you for joining.